Hello and welcome. I'm AltaGamer 2004, and today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft with my buddy Timbo Slice. And there's been an update to Minecraft, apparently. The Pale Garden. Too bad that's probably not in our world. If that's a preview of it, it does look pretty pale. And not like a water pail. Heyo! Sorry for the lame joke, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see. Still working on maps. I have 4 to go. I went back, did my homework, and the map that I said I was working on was the map I was working on. And somehow Tim got confused when I said I took the middle left to get me to top left. Somehow he got confused and kept thinking I said top middle when I didn't. So, so I have 3 to go. I forgot I did the top middle last part. Man, this is annoying. Having to cross this thing and then backtrack to get to these farms to turn them on. Hup, hup. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take a couple stacks of potato. Oh, don't go messing up my farm, Tim. He'll be joining us in a little bit. I'm going to refill some of these buckets. Also, I am going to eat this chicken. How are the shears are still fine. Well, we don't need an iron axe. Because we could just get diamond axes from wherever. Oh! They changed that. Oh yeah, I should probably take the top middle map. So that I could get to the next map that I need. Wait, no, I ran past right what I needed. Uh, I'm gonna do a thing. Up this way. Been a while since I've done anything with these cherry trees. Let me make sure that they're all breaking nicely. It looks like they are. No. That did not last very long. Alright, I have food, I have map. Get rid of that. Nothing like a ghast right outside your door. Alright, due east. I want to stay on this map. Whoa. That's cool. Ow, what? Fucking tridents. No, not the boat. Bed. I don't want to go back in here. If I could stay above the swamp. No. Hey,
Hello.
Tim.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Ugh. Time to play some fucking Minecraft.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, I'm going to be working on the top right map, and I took the top middle map to guide me.
So you're taking bottom left?
Yes, exactly.
That's what I figured. Always lying to me like that. See, I, I have to figure out what you mean by your subcontext.
Darn me and my subtle.
Subtle ways.
Well, this is off to a auspicious start.
Wait, you came across something you don't trust?
Uh, the top right map, the part I decided to start in,
Mm-hmm.
all ocean.
Hmm. You know what I need? I need more torches. That's what I need.
Fucking drowned.
Oh, you cut down the cherry tree.
Yeah, I cut them all down. I'm burning them for charcoal.
Hmm. There's just a bunch of cherry saplings and sticks all over the ground. Hmm. From the couple cherry trees you cut down, I got 36 saplings and 13 sticks.
Nice. You can put the saplings in the,
The composter.
yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. Yeah, because I figured I could at least get the saplings for the compost, and then the sticks we could just use.
Although cherry saplings are not very good for composting, I've learned the hard way.
Because you don't really get that many.
No, you get a shit ton of
Oh.
saplings, especially cherry saplings.
Do
They
they just not yield?
they don't yield in the composters.
Mm. You know what the worst sapling is for composting?
What
Jungle.
is that because it's rare?
Yep. You can even cut down a jungle tree and not get a single sapling.
So how have you been?
I've been alright. How you doing?
Not bad. It's finally December.
It's beginning to feel a lot like December. Bro, last night, walking to the
You
stadium, I went to the Flyer.
motherfucker.
I went to the Flyers game last night, and walking from the parking lot to the stadium. Oh my god. It was fucking cold, dude.
Oh yeah, it's been teens for wind chill the past 2 or 3 days here,
Mm-hmm.
but I will still take it over summer.
No.
No, no.
No. No.
I'm just not a heat guy.
Well then, may I suggest you avoid Miami, Florida at all costs.
Oh, I plan on it.
He doesn't understand that they have a basketball team named the
The
Miami
Heat.
Heat.
Yes.
Which Shaquille O'Neal played for and won a title with Dwayne Wade.
I thought he was on the. Well, there's a team called the Magic, right?
He was drafted by the Orlando Magic and made a finals with them, and the team blew up because him and was that Tim Hardaway or Penny Hardaway? I think that was Penny Hardaway. Couldn't agree on anything, and they were going to kill each other. So he got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, and then won 3 championships with Kobe.
Oh.
And then
So, yeah.
they couldn't agree on anything and went to kill each other. So he went and signed with the Miami Heat, and then won a championship with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That put a little bit of pep in his step. Hey, y'all had problems with me. Well, look here. I go to this team and they win a championship now. What's up?
I mean, he is also one of the greatest centers of all time. So, like,
It's true. Too bad he's just not as good at acting.
true. But he is also fucking hilarious.
He is.
I highly recommend looking up any like compilation videos on YouTube of him on Inside the NBA on TNT. Him and Charles Barkley are 2 of the funniest motherfuckers ever. And it's great because you know when Chuck really gets under Shaq's skin is because his immediate go-to response is, "Look how many rings I have, Chuck. Look how many rings. How many rings do you have, Chuck?"
Oh, not to change the subject. Let's sleep real quick.
Wow, why are you changing the subject like that? What?
Yeah, they changed the
That's-
sleeping.
That's new. Man,
They
we're getting
also-
all of the updates.
They also apparently added a pale garden, which we probably don't have in this world.
No, usually updates like that, you need to make a whole new world. A whole new world.
And I do not feel like making a whole new world just for one biome.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
No, it's actually quite pale.
Tell me, princess. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's not hard to get carried away with Disney songs.
A whole new world. Ow.
It's just a shame they are such an evil organization.
Yeah.
Like, it's a shame when Mickey Mouse is more evil than Emperor Palpatine.
Well, funny enough, Emperor Palpatine is owned by Mickey Mouse.
Right. Maybe that's where they got it from. Hanging out too much with the Emperor.
Oh no, they've been scumbags for quite a bit. It's just now everyone can see them for what they are. They used to be able to hide behind at least good movies, but they don't have that anymore. So people are kind of forced to see all the shit that they're doing because they're not distracted.
That and social media has made it easier to shine a light on their scummy
That
ways.
is true as well. Like the new Snow White and the Seven Dwarves movie that's not going to feature the Seven Dwarves.
I'll see, my mind instantly went back to the woman who had an allergic reaction at Disneyland, and now they can't sue for wrongful death because they own a Disney Plus subscription.
Yeah, that got thrown out of court. They can sue Disney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy to hear.
Because it's such a slippery slope that that the judge immediately tossed out that defense. They're like, no, you can't. Like, that's not liable. Like, that's not admissible in court.
That makes me so happy to hear.
Yeah. But Disney is still 100% in the wrong for trying to fucking execute that in a fucking courtroom.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Also, Disney is losing a lot of money in the courts. Like, they used to win everything because they would just throw money at the problem, but money isn't saving them this time.
I thought you were going to go from on a different tangent when you said execute. Going to that, what it was, United Healthcare CEO that got assassinated?
That dude. Yeah. From a professional hitman, too. Europeans watching Americans fix their healthcare system using gun violence. Huh.
No, I don't know how true it is or
second day,
not.
by the way.
Yeah, second day. I don't know how true it is or not, but I've heard that since that assassination, there have been no denies or waits on anybody using their insurance.
I mean, I would believe that, and also, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield has announced that they are now foregoing capping anesthesia on surgical patients.
What? Wait.
That was going to be a thing. They were gonna pass a rule saying that patients can only get enough anesthesia depending on how much they could pay for it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then that dude got fucking murked in broad daylight, and then all of a sudden they were like, you know what, we're gonna reverse that decision.
Smart idea.
Yeah. It's almost like we have the Second Amendment for a reason. I'm not saying for everyone to just go out and start killing people, but, like, you also have the means to fucking eliminate corporate overlords.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't condone murdering people, but that is an extremist.
I do find it absolutely hilarious that is the situation that happened. I don't condone it, but it is also hilarious.
And it also is an extreme example of what Americans or any country should do if things get out of hand. If the 1% if the 1% keep trying to hold you down, fight and take control back. Hi, Creeper.
Like Jorge Rivera Heron says, "Fight, little wolf, fight, little wolf, fight."
Is he a singer?
That's the guy that made Epic the Musical. Fight, little wolf, fight.
Is that the one about the Greek gods that you keep wanting to show
Yes,
me?
about the Odyssey.
Okay.
I think you will like it.
I think I will too.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna link it to you in Discord just to give you the playlist.
It'll give me something new to watch on my breaks at work.
Mm-hmm. Or at least listen to because it's music.
Well, hell, in that case, I could just listen to it while I'm doing my work. At
Yeah.
least for the first couple hours of every morning.
I mean, all the albums are on Pandora, which is what I listen to it on.
Yeah, I'm an iHeart guy.
I don't think it's on iHeartRadio because that's radio.
I'll break down and get Pandora. But I mean, if it's on YouTube,
It might be on Spotify, which Spotify's free.
I was gonna say I don't have Spotify. Ooh, I thought that jump was closer than what it was. Oh, hey, more fucking snow.
So, just letting you know, I'm going to link it to you, so if you listen to it all, he is in the process of writing the final saga, or at least in the finishing process, about to release the final saga for the Odyssey called the Ithaca Saga. So, now's the time to get into it. It'll be interesting to see which songs you like and don't like from each album.
Man, this is annoying. Screw it.
Screw Lumos. Lumos. Screw it. That's a callback to something that probably the majority of people don't understand.
Including me.
It was old Flash animation on Newgrounds.com. It was called Kingdom Hearts Chronicles. And it's exactly what you think it is. It was an animation of someone just dubbing over doing like the Kingdom Hearts, but like it was pretty fucking funny. This is my pet snail, Fluffy.
Yeah, I guess Kingdom Hearts was a thing. Was popular back then.
I mean, it's still popular.
Eh.
Kingdom Hearts has been popular ever since it came out.
Yeah, but I think like 3 really hurt its popularity.
I don't know. I hear people talking about it all the time.
Plus, they teased 4 at the end of 3, and there really hasn't been any new news about 4. Nice ass.
What?
I found a nice ass.
Oh.
But yeah, everybody's waiting for news about 4, and nothing's dropping. I better get those ready. Fucking snow. Oh, strays. Oh,
I
huh.
hardly missed you.
I don't know that I ever paid attention or what, or not paid attention, but apparently Endermen can walk in snow when it's snowing.
Well, that's interesting.
Ow.
I guess that makes sense.
Ow, bitch. But I mean, it's just frozen water.
Don't tell him that.
Ow, bitch.
He's living his best life in the snow.
Ow, bitch. Fucking strays and fucking creepers.
Fight, little, fight, bite, little, bite. Strike, little wolf, strike. Die, little wolf, die.
So, have you done your Christmas shopping yet? I'm sorry, holiday shopping yet?
No, I never do.
What are you one? Are you one of those like last week of December? Well, last week before the holidays.
I don't know what anybody fucking wants. I'll just do card and gift card / money. I don't care how tacky it is. I don't fucking care. It's like, get what you want.
I don't understand why
I don't know
that's
what you want.
considered tacky, because it's like you said,
Get
what you want.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what you want. You get it yourself. Well, there's no thought behind it. Exactly.
Well, actually, I think it's pretty thoughtful, because you could get me, instead of getting me something that I, just stick in a closet for years, you've given me a chance to get something I actually want and can use.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, the Christmas gift I'm giving to Jade is we're going to California. So.
Oh, nice! You guys are gonna have to tell me how you like it. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, we're going to go because we're same thing as why we went out to Pittsburgh. We're trying to go see all the away stadiums, and every December the Flyers play all 3 California teams.
Huh.
So we're going in. We're going to be flying in on December 27th. They play the LA Kings the 28th. Then they play the Anaheim Ducks the 29th. And then they play the San Jose Sharks the 31st. And then we fly back home the 1st.
Well, I hope you guys have a good time.
I hope so as well. I'm spending a lot of money to go out there.
Yeah, I bet.
It was right now just the plane tickets alone is $800. It's $500 there, $300 back, and that was the cheapest tickets.
That's rough. When do you go out? Because I imagine going cheap means you have overlays and shit.
I have it. We only have one overlay. It's a stop I think down in Atlanta, and then just straight to California from there. And then on the way back, I think it's a stop somewhere, and then back in.
Look at me trying to sound smart, like I know anything flight related, even though I've never been on a flight.
I did it the dumbest way possible. I mean, yes and no. I ordered the tickets like early enough out to where like I had like they were technically cheaper because the closer you get to the day, the more expensive they get. But I also bought them before Black Friday, and they had a super good sale on Black Friday, so I kind of wasted like $200 by buying tickets. before Black Friday.
Yeah, but
'Cause
who knows if those
I bought
tickets
the
would have been
tickets.
there on Black.
They probably would have been. They usually have fucking a bunch of tickets. But so I bought so I bought my tickets separately for going to LA because we're flying into and back from separate parts because California's a big state. So we're flying into LAX, and we're flying out of San Jose.
Makes sense.
It's like a 3-4 hour difference between the two cities.
Yeah, because California takes up, what, 2/3 of the entire West Coast?
Yes, because the other third is Oregon and Washington. But anyway, so I got the tickets going to California from Philly. We're flying out of Philly from Spirit Airlines. Now, I don't know if you know this. I bought the tickets. The very next day, they declared bankruptcy.
Haha! Shut up, no.
Literally, the very next day.
So now those are non-refundable.
So they filed Chapter 11, which is just, I think it's like, they're still going to function as a company. Because I still have my tickets, so we're still gonna fly.
You're gonna fly on a giant paper plane.
I mean, it's Spirit Airlines, so you're not far off. I missed it by a day booking them for less than $100 a ticket.
Oh, that
California
sucks.
from Philly. Yeah, so instead I bought them for $180 instead. A ticket.
I mean, that's not too terrible, though, I guess. Would have been better as 100, but...
Yeah.
I finally found all the snow and ice.
Hey, you were wondering where it was the entire time.
I did not miss it.
Don't lie, you did.
Yeah, I totally missed not being able to find anything other than snow and ice. Not having slimes.
And everything nice.
Having to go 10,000 blocks for a fucking cactus.
But I mean, to be fair, that kind of was the charm of the whole thing as well.
What, that it was hard mode?
Yeah, there was like a little bit of a charm to it, you know, like to get something, you had to travel to get it. We had to set up stuff just to get the basic like end game supplies and everything like that. So it's like. Like, you gotta admit, there's like a little something to that, you know?
And how we never even found another fortress.
True. I mean, we haven't found one here yet, either.
Yeah, we did. It just doesn't have any nether wart.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done with my maps, I'm gonna go back to blast mining the nether.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of Stronghold, not Nether Fortress.
Oh yeah, we didn't find a stronghold in either one.
Yeah. Yeah, we still have to do that. But we also need blaze rods for that because we need the Eye of Ender.
Well, we have access to blaze rods. We don't have access to potions.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of potions, I'm almost at the end of Half-Blood Prince on
Ooh.
Audible. Just got back to the part where Harry cuts the fuck out of Draco. And it is such a...
Oh, with Sectum Sempra.
Yeah. And it's just such a satisfying moment.
Yep. Like, no lie, though, like, for everything that Draco does in the series, he really doesn't get that much comeuppance.
Not really. Well, because he's Snape's favorite, he's Snape's favorite.
Mm.
And Snape is Dumbledore's favorite. Aside
He's
from
not
Harry.
his favorite. He's not his favorite. He's just useful.
I don't know. Dumbledore seems to go out of his way to turn a blind eye toward Draco Malfoy and to Severus Snape. Especially in Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, but... Wait, do you not know
What?
the reason why?
I guess not.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna spoil it then.
Is it something that they go over in the books and I just forgot?
Yes.
Like, I know that, Snape turned back to the light side after Voldemort killed Lily Evans, Potter.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to repent for that, but like all through it, Harry's telling Dumbledore, hey, listen, Snape isn't who you think he is. And Snape is such a good triple agent that everybody is fooled. Nobody can predict what he's doing. But that's the problem, is being a triple agent.
To be fair, Harry does never tell Dumbledore anything that's going on with him and Snape.
Well, I think he tried, and Dumbledore just was like, "Oh, it's just because of
It's because he's jealous of your dad."
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, yes.
And to be fair, his dad is a bit of an ass.
True.
That's like the biggest thing in the book that I feel like I get why J.K. I get why J.K. didn't do it, but I feel like that was the biggest opportunity to have Snape actually like Harry, was Harry see that, get busted in Snape's pensive, and then just go back like a week later, hey, listen, I wanted to talk, and I'm sorry about what my dad did. He was a bit of an ass.
Yeah. Definitely missed opportunity, but at the same time, you also have to remember that uh, the reason why Harry also did not do that is because if he even so mentioned that day to Snape, he was probably getting Avada Kedavra.
Fair. That is fair. You got a good point.
So he's probably like, he probably thought about it. He's like, man, like I do feel bad for Snape, and like I want to apologize, but at the same time, I'm fairly certain I will end up, I will,
Dead.
I will also end up in a pensive as only a memory.
Remember Potter? Yeah, he just disappeared one day. What happened to him?
Oh, that won't be necessary. He just up and left, went back home to his Muggle family.
So did they ever actually come out and say whose side Snape actually was on?
He was on.
His own side, I know, but what was his ultimate goal?
Do you want it spoiled or no?
Yeah, because I don't remember.
So he's on his own side because he only cared about Lily. He would have 100% continued to be a Death Eater if Voldemort had not killed Lily. And that was the only thing. That was the only thing he asked, was for Lily to be spared, and Voldemort still killed her. So that's why he went and told Dumbledore everything about Voldemort, is because he was super butthurt. His evil lord killed his never was gonna get with him crush.
That's why I don't understand
the reason why Dumbledore trusts him so much is because he was 100% in the Potter's corner. He was the one that was keeping Lily safe. And because Snape knew that Dumbledore was keeping her safe, that's why he immediately went to Dumbledore with the information. And
that's right.
Dumbledore knew, like, as much as Snape harasses Harry and like whatever, torments him and everything like that, Dumbledore knew Snape would never, ever, ever let any harm come to Lily Evans' son.
That's right.
So yes, because he looks exactly like his father, he uses that and essentially uses that as a form of torturing Harry, letting all those years of hate built up over time and letting it out as his own sort of grief mechanism, whatever, to get back at James. But as soon as he looks in the eyes, what does Harry always hear? You have your mother's eyes. So whenever he looks in Harry's eyes, he sees Lily.
Right.
So like I said, like yeah, he'll torment him and he'll like harass him and everything like that. But he will, like, the very first movie, Quirrell is trying to jinx him off his broom, and the only person that's trying to stop the curse is Snape.
That's fair. The one thing I don't understand is why Harry is so impressed by any of this that he partially names one of his children after him. Also,
Well,
can we
because so
can we talk about the name Albus Severus?
Severus, Albus Severus Potter.
Yeah, can we just talk about that for a moment? Like, what the fuck? Like, James Sirius at least sounds nice. Albus Severus does not roll off the tongue.
What about the daughter?
I forget the daughter's name.
Lily. Oh, what was her middle name? But it's Lily after his mom.
I have not read Cursed Child, so if her name is in that, I have not read it.
No,
if
it's
at
not.
the end of
it's literally the end of book 7.
It's been a while since I've listened or watched the
been a
7th
while.
movie or book.
Since
So
I last saw you. It's been a while. Sorry.
no, you're fine. Everybody has this. That's Stained, right?
I think so.
If not Stained, I want to say Godsmack, but that doesn't sound right.
I mean, it was in that weird time where those kinds of bands made like the power ballads and everything like that. So it could be. Oh, Days played 400. Nice.
20 away.
We hit 400. It's been by Stained. Yep, you were correct. It's been a while. I could hold my head up high.
I still need to get. My mom lent me a physical copy of Cursed Child to read. Although you keep telling me don't save my time.
Don't. Just don't. I'll give you a hint. Think of everything that Disney did to Star Wars and then just apply that to Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Like, it takes a bunch of shit that, like, retcons a bunch of shit for no reason and, like changes how things work, and it's not good.
I can't believe JK considers it canon.
I don't know if she considers it canon or she just endorsed it because, like, she just really enjoys people, like, not applicating, but, like, using her work and, like, making their own stuff off of it. I don't think it's ever been officially recognized as canon. I think it might just be kind of like an alternate universe sort of type of deal.
Well, let's. Is Cursed. Yes, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is considered canon. J.K. Rowling tweeted that the story should be considered canon.
Ew. Well, she's been wrong before, so.
Right.
Like, did you see the possible casting choice for Snape?
No.
It's a black man. And
But
listen. I have no problem with black people in main leading roles. Some of my favorite actors are black. Jamie Foxx was amazing in Django Unchained. I love Denzel Washington. Like, I have no problem with that. But the entire point of Snape's character is he has pale, sallow skin.
Right.
That's not a black man. Can we sleep?
I'm in the middle of the ocean.
Ah, damn. Oh, that's right.
And I think I found an ocean temple.
Nice.
I'll let you know if I get digging fatigue. Oh, that is definitely an ocean temple. I'm going to get... There it is. That's something we also need to do. We have two of
What?
them on our 9x9 map.
What, ocean temples?
Yeah. I've never done one, solo or multiplayer. But listening to the books also has me wanting to play Hogwarts Legacy again.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that Quidditch game that everybody was so hyped for?
Oh my god, it was so fucking bad.
I never played it.
It was not good at all. Alright. Hey, I linked you an entire playlist for Epic the Musical on YouTube. It's all the animatics. So people creating illustrations to go along with the songs.
Right. Which
they're not animations, they're animatics.
Right.
Which I don't know if you know the difference between the two.
Well, animations are fully animated. Animatics have it's like screenshots almost.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's rough sketches. Like it's like simple, not simple, but like in terms of animation versus animatics, it's simple scene by scene rather than one fluid motion.
Yeah, I finally hit dry land.
Nice. Sleeping through the night.
I love that new sleeping transition. Oh
yeah,
my god.
It's really good. What happened?
Digging up my bed with digging fatigue.
Oh my god. Bees.
I should just start carrying buckets of milk whenever I come exploring. You would think I would learn that by now.
I mean, carrying buckets of milk would be nice. I think we should be able to make chocolate milk.
Right, we have cocoa, we have milk.
Yeah, why can't we make chocolate milk? You know? I think it should give you like 3 bars of hunger.
I don't know about that.
2 bars of hunger. I was gonna say 2, but that seems like a little low. Considering that a piece of watermelon only fills 1.
Yeah, but think about real life. Watermelon isn't really all that filling.
Chocolate milk is.
I don't know. I would go through I could probably go through a gallon of chocolate milk in one sitting if I wanted to.
I mean, there is a challenge to do just that.
Wait, what?
Drink an entire gallon of milk in an hour.
Why?
That's the challenge.
Is this a
'Cause
TikTok challenge?
No, it's like it's almost impossible to do because like your body rejects it after a certain point, and people like throw up and everything because it's too much. No, it was a challenge way before TikTok. It's like one of those like internet challenges, like the cinnamon challenge and all that stuff.
Cinnamon challenge?
You don't remember the cinnamon challenge?
No.
You eat an entire spoonful of cinnamon in one go.
That doesn't sound so hard.
People have died from it.
What?
Yep. Because the powder, they cough and their mouth is full of cinnamon, so they breathe in and their lungs fill with cinnamon.
Huh.
Yeah, people have literally died from doing it.
I didn't think it would be that hard.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is everyone thinks it won't be that hard, and then they all do it, and then, yeah.
Oh, you have a trident.
Oh, good, we needed those.
No, I gotta say, I did some testing one day in my little testing offline world, and tridents suck. Like,
Yeah, they're not good at all.
yeah, you can enchant them to come back to you, but guess what? I have bones. Where'd you go?
216 of them.
Oh, no! Damn you.
Or 214? I always forget what it is. 206, 208?
206.
212. Or you're born with 212.
Come here. No, don't chase the fox.
But what does it say?
Well, it don't want anything to do with my bones. Not while it's trying to hunt a fox. Now I completely lost the thread. I got distracted by trying to tame a dog.
What were we even
see.
talking about?
Cinnamon challenge, people dying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the cinnamon challenge. Yeah.
Didn't seem that hard.
Yeah, and that's why people kept doing it. It's because it doesn't seem that hard. And I was like, oh, I could do that. And then, yeah.
There was something I was going to say, and I can't remember what it is now.
I don't know. Can't read minds.
That's okay. Mine's like an empty book most of the time anyway. Ooh. Come back here. No, I want a black dog. Get back here. You suck. It ate all my bones.
Sounds like you got boned.
I did. But yeah, when was the cinnamon challenge even a thing?
2010s. Like somewhere in there, like either like 20 teens or so.
I still refuse to believe that people can't drink a gallon of milk in an hour.
Yeah, it's too much. Your stomach can only expand so much.
And yet, how is it that people can do these, eat this X amount of food in an hour to win it free challenges, but not drink a gallon of milk? Like, I could drink a gallon of water in like 30 minutes.
I don't know. There's some sort of science behind it.
Quick, somebody call the Mythbusters. Call them out of retirement.
Mm. I mean, Adam still has a channel on YouTube, so
Yeah, I watch it.
I watch it for I tune in from time to time when he does his answers questions and stuff like that.
I was kind of geeked when he had Gavin Free on.
Mm.
Like, how is it that the dumbest achievement hunter is actually the smartest one?
Oh, because he's playing a character.
I guess. I much rather would have had, scientific Gavin Free over. What? Yep.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, you have to remember when Achievement Hunter started. That was humor. That was peak comedy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but he kept it all the way through Achievement Hunter's death.
Uh huh. Because if he changed, you know how much faster the fans would have turned on him.
That's fair, I guess.
They were already losing everybody anyway, so it's like. It is pretty interesting, like, what I'm uncovering by doing this.
You know what would be funny? If you did find a stronghold while
Doug.
you're... I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. But,
Now, if you did uncover a stronghold while you're draining...
Brown sheep. Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe, because maybe, like, I get into a ravine or something like that, and I'm able to follow it down. But it's way too close to surface level for a stronghold to be up here. But that would be pretty funny. And if that's the case, then this world is completely easy mode, because that's a stronghold like literally within like 200 blocks of spawn.
Oh yeah, I forgot we don't have base camp set up at spawn.
No, it's a little over a ridge.
Oh hi! Bitch, quit hitting me. Thank you. So what do you think they're gonna do with Hogwarts Legacy 2?
Well, apparently Warner Brothers is focusing solely on profitability now. So they might actually take fan critique into recommendation. And get rid of all the woke crap.
All the look crap?
All the woke crap.
Oh, all the woke crap.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm from New Jersey. I speak with a fucking accent, eh? Ah, fuck, I missed that jump. Hey, I'm talking here.
Well, do you think they'll continue to follow the same character, or do you think they'll do a new timeline, new character?
It's so hard to say because they really fucked it up by making you a fucking fifth year joining the school. Like nobody wanted to join in the middle of the school year. Like everyone wanted to get their letter and go to the school in their first year.
Right.
So like making it a fifth year was the dumbest thing ever.
The other thing I didn't like was that yeah, you were at Hogwarts, but you weren't really at Hogwarts. You didn't go to any classes.
You didn't go to classes. Yeah.
Like, Bully, for all of its shortcomings, especially in this day and age, where,
Made you go to class.
yeah, there were
Yeah, and
classes you could attend.
the classes in Hogwarts Legacy were just so you can get a new spell.
And they were cutscenes.
That was it. And it was cutscenes, yeah. Or a QTE.
And then once you had that class, you never had to go back. You bitch, quit hitting me.
Yeah, like you couldn't even get like a mini game or anything like out of it. Like if you like wanted to like I don't know, upgrade your herbology, so like your mandrake spell your mandrake did more damage to enemies or something like that. Like if they implemented something like that, that would have been a cool feature.
Yeah, all Hogwarts Castle really served to do was to give you busybody work after the game was done.
Yeah, and key jangle. Because of all the Easter eggs they put in.
Yeah. Although, getting to see Peeves was nice.
Yes.
Don't know why he was ever omitted from the movies.
I honestly can't tell you. There's never been an explanation. They literally shot him for the entirety of the Sorcerer's Stone, and they never used him.
And he's such an important character.
Yeah. Like, he's so vital to the story. Like, especially in Chamber of Secrets.
Well, also, so Order of the Phoenix, causing all that mischief for
Yes, for Umbridge.
Dolores Umbridge, especially after the Weasley twins are gone.
Mm-hmm. I love how every American reading slash listening to the audiobook for Harry Potter, when they get to the part of Order of the Phoenix, when they make a giant swamp in the one corridor,
Yeah.
and every American has the same exact reaction to the act of Filch having to get students from one side of the moat to the other. Do you remember what it's called?
It's ferrying.
It's punting.
Punting?
That's what the act of ferrying is called. It's punting. So when when the narrator says it, is like, and Filch was punting the students across back and forth across the swamp, every American goes, he was literally fucking drop kicking these kids across the the swamp.
I did not. I guess I never understood what he said. I did not realize he was saying he was punting kids.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because in our mind,
Punting, we just go straight to football.
Yeah.
American football, not soccer.
the foosball.
You playing out that foosball.
Ah.
I invented electricity. Benjamin Franklin is the devil. Oh, Coach Klein is the devil. You always say he's the devil, Baba. God, such a good movie.
And guess what? I like Vicky and she likes me back.
Yeah, me too.
And she showed me movies and I like them too.
And I like them too. She showed me her boobies and I like them too.
That is definitely
she
one of
dead?
Adam Sandler's better films. What?
Yeah. Is she dead?
Kathy Bates? No.
No, not Kathy Bates. The chick that played Vicky Valancourt.
I don't think so.
Oh, let me see. IMDb Waterboy.
Oh, well, if you're going to do it, I'm going to.
Fairuza Balk. Oh no, she's still alive. 50 years old now.
That's it.
She was born in 1974. So yeah.
Somehow I thought she was older.
She was only like 20 when the movie came out, so.
Somehow I thought she was older.
Yeah. See if she's been in anything else that I've seen. Literally nothing recent. What was the most recent thing she was been in? 2022, 2021, 2020, 2018, 17, 15, 2013, 2010. It's kind of like just gaps. Lords of EverQuest. Oh, I played EverQuest before. It was a fun game.
I have not.
Oh, she played Mercedes in Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
She. What?
She played Mercedes in Vice City.
Wow.
Yeah. What a fucking... Oh, she did the voice for Connie D'Amico
Who?
in Family Guy.
Oh.
Oh, shit. That's right. She was in American History X.
Oh, yeah, she was Edward Norton's girlfriend, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! That was almost bad.
Mm,
I almost had a repeat of last week.
nice.
Oh, I just barely survived that.
Often takes roles that are difficult or controversial as opposed to ones that would bring her money or a higher status.
So I've got another one for you.
Okay.
Do you think GTA 6 will actually come out in 2025?
Didn't they already push it to 26?
Oh, they did?
I think so. What was it? Um, It is officially set to release in fall 2025. According to one day ago on GamerSpot, GTA 6 is officially set to release in fall 2025. Parent company Take-Two has committed and recommitted to that date, and there is no evidence that the game could slip to 2026. So it's probably going to slip to 2026.
Yeah, probably.
They have to figure out what kind of microtransactions they want to put in. And how to put a battle royale in there.
And a season pass.
Oh, it's going to have a season pass for sure.
And they gotta try and acquire licensing rights for celebrities' unlockable skins.
Mmm.
Like I hate the fad of season pass.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's gotta
it's
go.
like all these microtransactions and season passes and shit are great for free to play games
Mm-hmm.
because that's how they make their money. But if I've
Right.
already dropped $60, $70 anymore on a game, and I need to pay more money to access additional content, just fuck off.
And just remember, as Ubisoft said, just because you pay for it doesn't mean you own it.
Wait, they said what?
Yep. If you buy a game, you don't own it. They have the right to remove everything from the game that they wish. Talking about like when their game flops and then they just pull everything off their store and everything like that, and all the people that actually spent money on it are now out of like $50 because they actually bothered to pay it.
Yeah, that's a great way to inspire people to want to buy your shit
So
instead of pirating it.
as people have been saying, well, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, you can't get mad at people pirating if you can't own it, then what are they? You're not stealing if it's not owned. God, I can't wait for Ubisoft to go under.
I am looking forward to the next Assassin's Creed game. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since they switched to the RPG formula.
Hmm.
To be fair, I can't recall the last Ubisoft game I even ever played. I want to say it was For
I
Honor.
had. Mm, I was gonna say it had to have been an Assassin's Creed game.
No, I think it was For Honor. I
Mm.
did have fun with that game. I'm surprised it never got a follow up. You know a game I really enjoyed that never got the follow up I wanted?
Spider-Man.
No. It did get a sequel, remember?
Yeah, but it didn't get a sequel that was deserved
Don't know, never
to
played
be
it.
a... Exactly.
Well,
That's all the evidence you need.
it came out at a time when funds were really tight for me.
Yeah, but even then, when you eventually did get enough funds and it was cheaper because it had been out for a while, you still never went, you know what? I really want to play that. Because, like, even just like looking at it, you're like, no.
I mean, I do want to play it. It's just around the time I get funds to be able to spend on games, other games that catch my interest come out.
I think I still have $10 as a pre order at GameStop for the first Spider Man game. I'm not sure. I know I did. I know I did, but I don't remember if I eventually ever moved the $10 off of Spider-Man
Well, at that
or
point, you get the
what.
game for free.
I don't even know. But yeah, um, I think maybe I moved it to like WWE or MLB or some shit like that. I forget. But even then, I don't think I ever used that $10. I think I still have $10 as a pre-order somewhere floating around in GameStop.
Don't we all? Hell, I can't even tell you the last time I was in a GameStop.
The last time I was in a GameStop was when I got my PlayStation 5.
See, I got my PlayStation 5 off of an online site.
Hmm.
Because at that time, the scalpers were really holding on to the PS5s.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was trying to find sites that could help me find a PS5 at a reasonable price and not at a scalper price.
Right.
I wound up paying $600 for mine as opposed to $5.
I mean, that's honestly not too bad.
No.
For the situation that it was in, that's actually not too bad at all. Nothing is more funny than the fact that scalpers lost all their fucking money by hoarding PlayStation 5s.
Well, it's what happens with everything. They buy them up to try
Force scarcity.
yeah. And then it comes back to bite them in the ass
Yep.
when nobody wants to pay the prices.
And then some of them started complaining, like, I'm losing money on this," and everyone's like, "We really don't give a shit about you. Like, please lose more money."
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Unfortunately, it doesn't.
And how about that 30th anniversary PlayStation startup?
Oh my god, it's so good.
It makes me feel like
the
a kid again.
nostalgia. I know. I actually re-downloaded Spyro because of it. Because whenever I see that intro, I just immediately think Spyro.
Spyro, Crash, Resident Evil, Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your first PlayStation game?
I honestly don't, because we had, growing up, we had the NES, so we had the Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt game. So we did that. We had Dr. Mario, Battletoads. We had Sega, so we had Sonic, Echo the Dolphin. We had a Dick Tracy game too, which was really interesting. And we went to N64, which my favorite game of all time, second favorite game of all time, because my favorite game of all time is Mass Effect, but my second favorite game of all time, my favorite Nintendo game of all time, is Paper Mario. Love that game. But yeah, so like, kind of just was already playing games by the time the PlayStation came out. So, like, if anything, like, I don't know. It had to be an early game, whatever was around launch title PlayStation, PS1.
I never
One of
had an
those games.
N64.
Oh my god, N64 is literally the best console of all time.
But I remember my first PlayStation game.
Final Fantasy.
What?
Oh.
What'd you say?
No. Final Fantasy.
Actually, no. Final Fantasy didn't come around on my PlayStation until a few years after I'd had a PlayStation. But it was WWF Warzone.
I also played that one. That's with the really shitty... Oh no, was it Warzone? Is that the one where they're like inside like the weird like warehouse building that's on fire and they cut these promos?
Yeah, that was Warzone.
Yep. Yeah, I also had that game. Had WCW versus NWO on the N64.
I had
That
WWF Attitude.
that was my first wrestling game. Was WCW versus NWO, and then
My
we
my
had
first
WWF
my first
Warzone.
my first wrestling game was WrestleMania, the arcade game,
Mm,
which is a fun beat 'em up game.
mm. And they had SmackDown. Here comes the pain. SmackDown. Shut your mouth.
Just bring
SmackDown. Know
it.
your role. Just bring it.
All of the Rock's catchphrases.
Yep. Here comes the pain was the best one though. That was the one with Brock Lesnar on the cover.
Right. Hey, Village.
And then SmackDown versus Raw. Those were amazing games.
Oh, has it been 3 days?
Um,
No, because you said something about day 400. No, this is the second
True.
day, so the next day will be the third day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Never played any of the Crash games on the original PlayStation. I didn't
I
get into
played.
I didn't get into Crash until like I didn't get to play any Crash games until after it
Are you talking about the Insane Trilogy?
yeah, the Insane Trilogy. I did have Crash Team Racing though. Funnily enough.
I had Diddy Kong Racing on the N64. That was a fun game. Played Banjo and Kazooie. That was a fun game. Super Mario 64. That was a fun game. Bomberman. That's always a fun game.
I had a Star Wars fighting game.
Um,
Yeah, I bet that sentence makes no sense to you, right?
um, I don't know. Them's fighting words. I don't know.
It was Star Wars Masters of Terra Kasai.
I think you told me about that before. Holy fuck.
One nice thing about the original PlayStation was that you could spoof the hardware to read bootleg games.
Mm.
At that time, my mom and my dad were they didn't have a lot of money to afford all the new video games that I wanted, so they had some friends that could copy games off of PlayStation discs onto
Rip and
CDRs.
burn.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you would put a spring in the in the system at a spot, and you would put any PlayStation game in, and then after the boot up screen, you would switch the disc, and it would spoof the system into thinking it was still reading an original disc.
Hmm.
The downside with it is if you had any discs, any games that were multiple discs, like Jade Cocoon. I never got to beat Jade Cocoon because I should go back and play that and try to beat it.
Word.
But yeah, if switching discs wouldn't work because the spring would keep thinking that you hadn't opened the lid yet.
Right.
So even if you did switch discs, it was like, wait, you didn't switch. What are you doing? Switch the disc.
Right.
So playing Jade Cocoon, Metal Gear Solid, Resident,
Yeah, any of the continuation games.
those all became a nightmare to do with the spoofing system.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god damn it. Jade Cocoon deserved to get more attention than it did. I don't feel like it got the attention it deserved.
I never even heard of it.
Exactly. It was Pokemon, but better. In my opinion.
So Power World.
I don't know anything about Pal World.
Too late. You're already sued.
What?
As Nintendo's suing them for copyright infringement, even though they already went over everything. They're like, no, it's literally not copyright infringement, and Nintendo's still taking them to court, and they're gonna lose. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Well, Nintendo wants to sue everybody.
Yeah.
But
God,
yeah,
I
it
can't
was
wait for this fucking game crash to happen. It's gonna be so fucking good. We're gonna get so many good games out of it.
but yeah, it was Pokemon with a twist. You didn't have as many types. It was the basic 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire. But it was the first game. It was the first game like Pokemon where you could capture and battle creatures against each other. But you could also breed them. This was before this, and this game came out before Pokemon Gold and Silver. And you could also fight them yourself,
Right.
which wasn't ideal because you were weaker than the creatures you capture. But you had the opportunity to fight them yourself with weapons. Which Pokemon, it took until Legends Arceus to bring that feature around. And even then, you didn't really fight the Pokemon. You just kind of ran around and tried not to get beat up by the Pokemon. I still say Legends Arceus was the best Pokemon game.
Last one I played was Pokemon X. I never even played Arceus.
Oh, you're one of those Arceus people?
What, saying it correctly?
Yes, I know it's technically the correct way. But it just feels wrong.
It's like when people say GIF instead of GIF.
Right, like GIF is right, but it feels so wrong.
Well, no, GIF is always wrong, no matter what. I don't give a shit what the fucking creator says. If you have to spell it incorrectly to prove your point, it's not correct.
Wait, what?
Because he did that at like a press conference. He made a GIF of it, and it was a thing that said it's pronounced, and it said JIF. It's like, okay, so you already proved your point. You already proved that you're wrong.
Right.
For the simple fact of you had to use an entirely different letter to get your point across, you're wrong.
And let's not ignore the fact that it's graphical.
Yeah.
Graphical interface program. Or
And then
no,
everyone's like, "Well,
format.
it's a G followed by an I, so it's a soft G sound." Yeah. How about you give me a gift?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a G followed by an I that says J.
Giraffe.
Okay. Make me look stupid immediately. Immediately.
Immediately.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
Ginormous.
Like the mountain I'm facing.
Geronimo.
All right, you can knock it off. You've already proven I'm a fucking idiot. I know you.
Was it the fact that I had it so readily available when you said it too?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I've never heard of a word with giraffe.
Thanks for shutting me down and making me look like an idiot. I really appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for, man. Well, luckily, I ate so much this year at Thanksgiving.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was alright. Watched football, ate food, hung out, and then went home.
Oh, so you didn't have to
How
do
about
any
you?
of the cooking or cleaning.
Yes. So
That's always the
part.
best.
So what about you? What'd you do?
Bit of the same.
Yeah.
Went to my dad's. We ate food. We watched Miracle on 34th Street,
Oh, okay.
as since I'd never seen it before. And then we played a game called Left, Right, Center. We were going to play some poker
Left.
too, but we ran out of time.
Left.
Right.
Center.
Have you ever played that game?
No.
It's a fun little game. You get these little tokens, and there are 3 dice. It's 3d6. 3 of the sides have dots. One has an L, one has an R, and one has a C. And what it is you roll the dice. If you have 3 chips, you roll 3 dice. 2, you roll 2. 1, 1. And you follow whatever's on the die. If it's a dot, you get to keep that chip. If it's an L, you slide it to the person to the left. If it's a right, you slide it to the person on the right. If it's a C, you slide it to the center of the table where it is now out of play. And the goal is to just be the last one with chips left. It's a fun little luck game.
When did the California Highway Interstate Patrol come into play?
I mean, everybody wants some Eric Estrada.
That's true. Everybody loves Punch.
You know, I have actually never seen Chips.
I saw episodes like years ago. My dad would have it on the TV, and I would like catch like reruns of it and shit like that. But like, I never watched it. But I've seen episodes. But like I said, like when I was way younger, so I don't fucking remember them.
My mom
Me and my
used
dad
to.
also used to watch Jag together as well.
Never seen Jag. None of my family has watched Jag, but my mom used to watch Chips all the time. Young and the Restless, Guiding Light,
I never watched any soap operas.
and then for the longest time, my mom was really into
For the longest time.
Richard Simmons workout videos.
Sweating to the 80s.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Richard Simmons.
I don't know how true it is, but
He must have had something really wrong with him because he shut himself in away from everybody like for the last 2 years before he passed away, and like nobody knew what was going on, and he was a very public person.
a lot of people are trying to say, I've seen this rumor a dozen times on the internet. A lot of people are trying to say he had an abusive stalker following him
I
and
don't know about
controlling him.
abusive stalker, but I do know that people are like that, like are pointing to like foul play, and that his caretaker is possibly the one that actually killed him. Because he had like a live-in like caretaker.
Oh,
Like
that's what it
not
is,
like
not stalker. Caretaker
yeah,
was abusive
yes,
and controlling.
that yes, that is right now the leading theory about what happened to him. Again, don't know if it's true or not. It's all speculation, but
And that's the beautiful thing about the internet is anybody can make up any random bullshit they want.
right.
Just like I don't know how true it is, but I heard rumors that Netflix is going to make a documentary or a biopic, actually, of Richard Simmons. And Pauly Shore is going to play Richard Simmons.
I mean, it seems reasonable. Like all of those things seems like very possible to happen.
I don't
What
know.
has
Why
Pauly
would
Shore done since Biodome anyway?
he retired to take over the Comedy Store?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Say
he owns and runs the Comedy Store now.
Oh. That's like the big famous stand-up comedian place, right?
In LA, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't see him coming out of retirement for a Richard Simmons biopic.
I mean, if the money's good enough. And you're not, and it's not really like he's playing a character or anything like that. Like he's just portraying the life of, who knows, maybe he was a friend or something like that. No, I don't know.
It's fair. But I'm sure that there have been other movies who've tried to get Pauly Shore before now. And like you
I
said,
mean,
the last movie that I know of that he was in was Pauly Shore is Dead. And that's one he did himself.
yeah.
Which,
People do weird things all the time. You never know. Maybe he just feels like doing it.
I don't know if you ever...
Jim Carrey said he was completely done with acting altogether, and now he's in Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
I think he enjoys that role a little too much to walk away from it.
Well, I think that's what it is he just really enjoys it. And I think he really meant he's retired from like actively searching for roles like as like an actor, and I think like if something that really interests him, he'll pick it up, but like he's done being a full-time actor.
Well, with his fucking filmography, can you blame him?
Yeah. Also, I think just all the years of mental stress he's put himself through because he's a method actor.
Very method actor.
So, like, all the stuff he's done to himself over the years, I think he's deserved a break, you know?
Yeah. Like Jerry Lawler talked about him in his book, It's Good to Be the King Sometimes. On
About
the set of
like
Man in the
Andy
Moon.
Kaufman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how he just stayed as Andy Kaufman even between takes, even when they were done filming, until trying to provoke Jerry Lawler into actually pile driving him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, until the movie actually came out, he forced people to call him Andy. He wouldn't answer to any other name.
Unfortunately, Jim Carrey is very hit and miss for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his entire filmography is like amazing or anything like that. Like, yes, he has had some incredible movies, but there's also some misses in there.
There's a lot of
Like
times
the
where his characters all feel like some form of Ace Ventura.
mm,
Like the fucking Grinch felt like Ace Ventura in a furry costume.
mm,
But then you get masterpieces like The Truman Show and
yes,
what was it? It was 23, I think it was.
the number 23.
Yeah, that
No,
just
that's literally what it was called. Was the number 23?
yeah. Well, that yeah, I was saying yeah, like agreeing with
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay.
Where it shows his skill as more than just a character actor,
Mm-hmm.
and hell, more than than a comedian in the number 23.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the fuck this Amy is, or why I keep getting political texts for her.
Who?
Some girl named Amy. All throughout the election, I kept getting political texts for her. Hey, come support the Democrats. Hey, this Democratic Party. Hey, we're doing a Democratic thing here.
Why didn't you just text back? Fuck off. They would take you off their list.
Because it was like 30 separate numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
all I did was block and report spam.
Yeah.
But going back to Pauly Shore, like hot take, a lot of people disagree with me, but I really enjoyed Pauly Shore's Dead.
I've never seen it, so I cannot confirm nor deny.
It's I don't know if it's a spoof piece or if it's an actual. I want to say it's a spoof piece about being Pauly Shore after after the craze of the Weasel wore off. It's a movie about Pauly Shore struggling to make it in 2000s America, 2000s Hollywood,
Mm.
and so he fakes his own death in order to become famous again.
Mm.
Until until he gets caught having faked his own death and then sent to jail. Like it's not an entirely funny movie. Like there are funny parts, but I feel like it shows what Pauly Shore could have been if he could have escaped the Weasel.
Right.
And that's the problem with a lot of the character actors is one role defines them for the rest of their life, it seems. Like, perfect example, Jim Parsons will never be able to escape Sheldon Cooper.
True. But at the same time, he's very one note.
You're not
Like
wrong.
it's just his delivery style and everything like that. Like he can't do anything else. So that's why a lot of them get pigeonholed into those things is because that's just all they can do. And like it sucks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
You're not wrong. Oh, oh, oh. I found another ruined thing. I'm a Bob.
Mm.
Challenge thing. That's another thing.
Oh, a trial ruin.
Trial ruin, yeah. That's another thing. We haven't found any. I don't know if the cartographer sells trial maps. I don't think they do. But we need to find a trial.
Mm.
We haven't found a mansion yet. I know the cartographer sells mansion maps.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for the fact that I'm kind of addicted to making these maps right now for our
Mm.
room.
I'm a dick. I'm addicted to you.
Might as well face it, I'm addicted to spuds.
Might as well be walking on the sun. Bam, 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 na, na, na.
Speaking of deaths, going back to, how lead singer of Smash Mouth died. Uh,
Mm.
we were just talking. Richard Simmons died. I saw somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true it is. Kirstie Alley died.
I don't know who that is.
She was popular for a minute. She was on Cheers, and I think it was Kirstie Alley that was in the Look Who's Talking movies.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, she died in 2022.
Oh, what?
December 5th, 2020. Oh, wow. So, literally 2 years ago.
Because I saw somebody on my Facebook page post about it.
Age 71. She died in Clearwater, Florida.
So what you're saying is that there was no Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Mm. May 2022, Allie was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, colon cancer, following a doctor's visit for a sore back, and subsequently underwent chemotherapy treatments at the Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa, Florida. On December 5th, 2022, Allie died at her home in Clearwater, Florida, at the age of 71. Allie's ex-husband, Parker Stevenson, her 2 children, her Look Who's Talking co-star, John Travolta, and other celebrities posted their condolences on social media. Her Cheers co-stars, Ted Danson, Kelsey Grammer, and Rhea Perlman, released statements memorializing her.
Yeah, I had a friend on my Facebook page post it like she just died. I didn't realize she died 2 years ago.
That's probably why she posted it, because it was 2 years ago from yesterday. So it was probably a post from yesterday.
But it wasn't a memory. He
Oh.
posted it like it was, like I said, like it was brand new.
Mm. Hmm.
Ow, bitch.
I mean, new to you.
Yeah, it is. No, creeper, leave me alone.
So where are you at on the map?
I'm still on the top right. I'm like 75% done.
Oh, okay. Top right of the middle map, right?
Yes. Yeah, I went back and listened to that, and I don't know how the hell you got confused because I said twice. I took the middle left map to get me to the top left map, and somehow you were like, "You took the top middle map, right?" I'm like, "No," and you're like, "You literally just said that."
It's because you did.
The only thing I could think of is that it got switched in your mind when I said that the next map I was going to work on was top middle.
Maybe. All I know is I'm right and you're wrong.
I'm used to it.
Mm.
Like with those song lyrics. And what were we doing last week that made me feel stupid?
States and capitals.
Oh, that's right. Fucking geography.
Mm-hmm. Quick, what's the state that's closest to Africa?
Florida, right?
No, it's Maine.
Oh, you did. You did say that, and I forgot that quickly.
How many states does Maine border?
One.
What state?
Vermont?
No, New Hampshire.
Listen, these are states I will almost certainly never go to or visit in my life.
What's the smallest state in the United States?
Rhode Island?
Correct.
You just like making me sound dumb, don't you? Hi, Essence.
Hi.
How'd you sleep?
Great.
I didn't wake you, did I?
Yes, you very much did.
I'm sorry.
Tell her to get over herself. Hi, Essence. Love you.
Tim says hi and that he loves you. She said hi.
But didn't say it back, I noticed. Whatever.
Well, because she only loves one man.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a very lovable person.
You are. I can't believe it's been a year already since you and I finally got to meet in person.
I know. You got that that memory on Facebook the other day. Yeah, I need to go back out to see you again. That was a good day. And if we could at least if we can plan it better and just have an actual hangout day.
Right. Although I can't really complain with what we had that day.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying because we could have hung out for longer, but we had the hockey game to go to. So I'm saying if we at least go there and have a whole day to hang out, you know? And then we can go to the hockey game the next day, and you get to watch the Pittsburgh Penguins kick the shit out of the Philadelphia Flyers, because for some reason, me and Jade are bad luck now.
Well, yeah, she caught pneumonia. Now she has bad luck.
We're literally trying to figure out what we did differently yesterday than the other 3 games we went to. So now we're trying to figure out oh my god, you had chicken tenders and I had cheesesteaks, so we're gonna eat that before the game. And I didn't wear a hat to any of the games, but now I am. So, but then I did, so now I'm gonna have to wear a hat. And so we're just trying to figure out because hockey's very superstitious. So,
Well, don't I know it? Infamous playoff beard.
yes.
Although I think Always Sunny did the superstitious sports thing the best.
I'm a little stitious. I wouldn't say I'm superstitious.
So you're not Stevie Wonder then? It is Stevie Wonder that did that song, correct?
What song?
Superstitious. Very superstitious. Writing on the wall.
That has to be Stevie Wonder. No, is that Stevie Wonder or is that Ray Charles?
No, I think it's Stevie Wonder.
Let's see. Very superstitious. Yeah, Stevie Wonder. You were correct. I don't know why I said Ray Charles. That's not his style at all.
No.
He's very more like bluesy kind of
Yeah.
guy.
I'm agreeing as if I've ever heard a Ray Charles song before.
I know you've probably heard one, especially like when he died and there was the Ray movie that came out. And
I was going to say the
he
most
was
I know
super
about Ray
popular.
Charles is from the Jamie Foxx movie.
Yeah. So like, because I know he played a bunch of music in that movie, and apparently he was actually very good. I also didn't really listen to a bunch of Ray Charles music as well, so like I'm just going based off of like the very small snippets I've heard of him.
You know what would make map making a lot easier?
Having an elytra.
Yes. Oh, I was going to say if the Earth was flat.
I mean, technically,
Oh, you're not one of them flat earthers, are you?
I am a square earther.
I
The
I get
Minecraft
it.
Earth is a square. What the fuck is going on?
I get it.
All right, Essence.
Yeah, she just hacks up a lung every now and then.
Oh, as you do.
Well, she smokes and vapes, so
Oh,
all the shit that's not good for your lungs.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm tired of all these
Luckily-
giant fucking hills and mountains and shit I gotta climb to continue mapping.
Luckily, Jade doesn't smoke or vape. She just has asthma that's destroying her lungs. Her lungs just already suck. He was pre-built.
She should have reset her. She should have reset her character scores.
I
Hey,
tried turning
Watchtower.
her off. I tried turning her off and turning her back on again, but you know,
Hey now.
then the police came in. So did I tell you about Criticalist?
Let's go with no, because I don't.
I feel like we did have this conversation. I don't know. It's
Well,
like
my memory is
'cause
so
I
shoddy
know-
at times.
because I know you're like you don't really
Oh, yeah,
take
because we
reviews, into your own account and everything like that.
we did discuss them for the Star Wars trilogy sequels.
Oh, right.
What, is there no chest here?
I got a chest.
Oh, there
for
it
you.
is.
What's another movie we can look up on Critical List?
Something holiday themed.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a good one.
Let's see, with 31 voters, it has got an audience rating of 85%. With
That doesn't surprise me.
no strong language, a little bit of violence, no nudity / sexual content, no political bias, 100% family friendly, and a ton of entertainment value.
I beg your pardon.
What?
No sexual content.
No nudity / sexual content.
Sally totally flirts with the doctor with her dismembered leg.
Well, let's take a random review here. Let's see what this 68% review has to say. It doesn't have a rating for anything. Just put a 68 and that was it.
Yeah, there's a point where she's trying to sneak out of her room and the doctor's keeping her on lockdown. So she dismembers her leg and seduces him with it. It distracts him with it in order to feed him a sleeping potion. That's right. If I'm remembering correctly, which I'm 90% certain I am. But you know how I am with these things.
Mm-hmm. Well, this seems to be a rather critical review of it. From Experiment 626. This movie is 70. Is it 73% or 75%? I think it's 75%. This movie is lightning in a bottle. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it a Halloween movie? Yes. Perfectly blending of story with music, and I am always a sucker for well-done stop-motion animation. No language, no political bias, no violence, even though it says stop-motion limbs coming off. Maybe for family-friendly, might be a little scary for the younger children. No nudity / sexual content, and a lot of entertainment value.
Again, Sally totally seduces. I want to say it is the doctor with her dismembered leg.
All right, here's a in-depth one, 79% or 70% from Jasmine Dragon. It's like 7 paragraphs, so I'm not going to read it all.
Jesus.
But for me, Nightmare Before Christmas is one of those weird movies where I understand why it's good, I just don't get it. It's well written, paced, and acted with great music, although I'm glad I've seen it and would suggest giving it a try. I just don't have a strong desire to see it again. Sorry, Nightmare Before Christmas fans. No language, no political bias, no violence. Very family friendly. The answer to this question depends on what kind of kids you have. Nightmare Before Christmas isn't inappropriate for kids. It's just a little weird and creepy. If your kids already love monsters and all things Halloween, it'll be just fine. No nudity, sexual content, and no rating on entertainment value. So it seems like everyone just is kind of...
I must be
on the
nitpicking
general
then.
consent. Yeah, that might just be a minor nitpick. Oh, wait. a 90% review from Mr. Roy 35. A very well-made stop-motion animated film with really good music and score. I think this is some of the best music score from Danny Elfman. No bad language. No political bias, no politics, no violence, very little violence. Maybe for family friendly, there are some frightening images that could scare small children. A lot of nudity and sexual content. No nudity, but there are some very minor sexual content. And then no rating on entertainment value. So that guy definitely saw something.
I'm telling you, Sally seduces somebody with her dismembered leg.
Well, maybe she should try selling seashells down by the seashore.
We're discussing Nightmare Before Christmas.
And somebody just... Wait, somebody did what with a dismembered?
You don't remember Sally, the Frankenstein monster girl?
I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
My God.
Oh my God!
That's next on our watch list then.
Okay.
You got disappointed from me and Tim at the same time.
Yeah, you should have heard my friend's friend on the phone with the what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That
you
was
were
a
just
triple
wrong for that
groan
one.
at the same time. Okay, here's a fair one. 100% review. So take it as you will. From KRS10_entertain. Oh my God, what the fuck? Why is your name so fucking long?
So Kara, from Kara. Fuck all that other shit.
KRS10. 100% review. Since I first saw trailers on my videotapes advertising Nightmare Before Christmas, I was hooked. I was able to see the movie in the theaters when it was initially released in 1993. Soundtrack has been a constant on my media devices throughout the years. I don't wait for Halloween or Christmas to jam out to the songs. I am biased. That's fair. The story follows a cohesive structure with a traditional progression and exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. Animation shows an intense level of professionalism with a love for world building. No strong language, there are some spooky sounds and a couple of spooky descriptions. No political bias. A bit of violence. There's a battle between the heroes and the villains, as well as a kidnapping. 100% family friendly. It's a kids movie. There is no hope for the faint-hearted, and all the fun for the rest of us. No sexual or nudity content, but most programs aimed at children has jokes for the adults. This film is no different than any others from the 90s. And then a ton of entertainment value. This film has a well-paced story, a wonderful soundtrack, and an immersive world amplified by the stop-motion animation. So I think he's going the route of
It's not
there as an adult, but you don't notice it as a kid.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like I did with my review of Happy Feet, which I did write a review for Happy Feet. I gave it a 90% because it is one of my favorite movies, and I said one of my favorite movies of all time. The music chosen for this movie was really enjoyable. Ron Williams has another stellar performance voicing multiple characters. Animation is amazing on the close-up shots, looking almost realistic. Definite recommendation as a solid animated film with no strong language, no political bias, but it doesn't shove a political agenda as its motive, but it does convey the impact of overfishing the oceans. It has a bit of violence, a couple scenes involving violence, 100% family friendly, and it has a bit of nudity / sexual content. Definitely noticeable as an adult, but nothing explicit. And then I said a lot of entertainment value. What's another movie we can look up? Another holiday-themed one?
Yeah.
Die Hard. That's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Despite Bruce Willis trying to say it's not.
Yeah, doesn't even know who the fuck he is anymore. Out of 47 reviews, it has a 92% rating, with a lot of strong language, a lot of violence, a bit of nudity / sexual content, no political bias, slightly family friendly, and a ton of entertainment value.
No, I would say there's some political bias against Europeans.
They don't count. They're not real people.
No, a good one to look up. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle? Oh, that's such a good movie.
It is, but watching it as an adult, I'm kind of ruined on the movie now.
Really?
I was watching it with Essence because she had never seen it, so I was watching it with her like a week ago showing it to her for the first time, and going back through it, like, how does Howard Langston not incur heavy fines / jail time for all the damages he incurred to all the different properties?
Because it's a movie.
I get that, but all the shit that he did throughout the movie, all the damage he and Sinbad caused, and
It's the same exact scenario as all the superhero movies. They'll fly through and destroy cities upon cities and buildings and cars and all that stuff, but nobody cares because it's a movie.
yeah, like at the end, he's essentially let off the hook for everything, including setting fire to his neighbor's house.
Because it's turbo time. So, Jingle All the Way. Out of 14 reviews, it has a RAD score of 73%, with no strong language, a bit of violence, no nudity or sexual content, no political bias, 100% family friendly, and a lot of entertainment value.
Excuse me, no sexual content? I guess they don't count euphemisms and shit.
Yeah, I think people are more so like looking at like
Direct
explicit
in your face.
actions. Yeah.
Because there are definitely times where lonely housewives are hitting on Ted, asking him for housework, looking to get, some Ted time. And then Ted's moaning over the fucking cookies.
Here we go. From For the Users, a 76% score. This was a recent crap movie suggestion. Crap movie in quotations. So I watched it expecting it to be so bad it's good, but nah, it's just good. Other than some special effects in the final scene, but that's just the late 90s. Arnold is better at comedy than a lot of people give him credit for. True. And he's hilarious in this. Sinbad is as well, and of course, Phil Hartman. God, I miss that man. I kept wondering why he seemed familiar until I heard his disembodied voice in one scene and went, "That's Lionel Hutz." I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The plot is simple enough, and the rush to find a last-minute gift is something a lot of us can relate to. I'll say I thought Phil Hartman as the sleazy neighbor was easily the best part of the movie, but the rest was still great. The fights in the toy stores, the Santa brawl, and even the end with the parade, it's all just a lot of fun. There's lots of funny stuff for kids to pick up on, and a lot of those dirty jokes that adults get but will go straight over kids' heads. No strong language, none that I remember. No political bias, a bit of violence, 100% family friendly, no nudity or sexual content, only innuendo, and no rating on the entertainment value. So that guy pretty much agrees. It's like, it's innuendo. It's one of those things, it's another movie where you notice it as an adult, but not as a kid.
That's fair. I will give it that.
I think that's where, like, a lot of those kinds of things lie. like especially in early 90s, like, and before, like, family friendly movies. It, like, they're watching it as an adult, you're like, oh my god, I don't remember it being so suggestive like that. But, like, because you don't know what any of that stuff is as a child, so you don't know to look for that.
All right, I've got a holiday themed question for you now while we're on the topic of movies.
Okay.
What is your favorite version of A Christmas Carol?
Muppet
That is a good one.
Christmas Carol, 100%.
That is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bogged. Although I have to say my favorite one is Disney's Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey.
I was gonna say the Jim Carrey one was probably gonna be your favorite.
I feel like of all the people who have played Ebenezer Scrooge, Jim Carrey, like, don't discount it because it's an animated Scrooge. Jim just seems to hit those perfect vocal tones.
I mean, he's like a real life cartoon character, so.
Like, my dad is a huge fan of the George C. Scott Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine, but I feel like George C. Scott sometimes plays Scrooge a little too playfully, as opposed to bitter and old.
Muppet Christmas Carol, with 11 reviews, has an 88% score.
Nice.
With no strong language, no violence, no nudity or sexual content, no political bias, 100% family friendly, and a ton of entertainment value.
Oh, she's a baby. She ain't gonna hurt nobody. Now when her ass eats you. I don't want Hannah calling me crying. My boyfriend got eaten by his pet snake that is a boa constrictor that the dumb nigga let wrap around him.
Alright, fair. Yeah, I'd never own a snake. I wouldn't trust it.
My mom owns 2 different snakes.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it.
Neither one were very big. The biggest was a ball python, which I think was 3 foot long, and maybe, I want to say not even, maybe 3 inches in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what one my dad really loves that nobody has ever heard of?
No.
An American Christmas Carol.
That's true. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Henry Winkler plays a 1920s loan enforcer, banker, called Slade. And it sends Henry Winkler through the classic tale of the 3 ghosts trying to save him from his miserly ways.
There is one person that actually reviewed it. Tammy Q on December 1st, 2023. So this is a year old. 57%. A decent score. No rating on the language, no rating on political bias, no rating on violence, 100% family friendly, no rating on nudity or sexual content, and no rating on entertainment value. Just straight up just said 57% family friendly. Boom, done. Have they reviewed anything else? Oh wow, 107 different things. Christ, they reviewed everything in December 2023. What the fuck are you doing?
It sounds like they got bored one day and just.
I guess so.
All right, I'm returning home, and when I do, I gotta call it a night.
Yeah.
I get to go to D&D and watch my character die.
Nah, you'll live.
Nah, we're in a pretty hopeless situation. Everybody's low on spells and hit points. And we
So
still
just-
have, like, twice the amount of enemies as is in our party to kill, still.
So just kill the enemies.
Including a fire elemental.
Just bring a bucket of water. Or tactically spit at it to put it out.
Tactically spit.
Who knows? Maybe you get a natural 20. See what happens. So where are you with the map then?
I'm home.
Oh, you are home.
Yes.
Oh, because you said you were heading home.
Well, yeah, I was coming through the nether.
Oh, okay.
It's still going to take me a minute because I got to shut everything off and put everything away. Because I've turned on all of the automated farms.
Yeah, because it makes sense while I'm here.
Two more. I'm proud of my progress. But I'll tell you
I'm
what.
probably about halfway.
I tell you what. I hope there's no more snow. And no more fucking hills.
I think I'm about halfway.
Yeah, you're almost done with the draining part. That now you got to all the material
Just
to
polish
build
it up and and just make it look pretty. Do you want to do you want to see the amount of sand I have in my inventory now?
Oh God.
Remember, I started this with like 6 stacks of sand.
Fell in a damn hole. So how much do you have?
Hang on, I'm just gonna take down this last row and then I'll put it in the chest.
Okay, well while you're doing that. I like that you did keep your little starter farm
A
here.
little farm, yeah.
We do need to get this storage situation under control, though.
Oh, 100%. It is way out of hand.
Yeah, but you know what they say: if you're not out of control, you're not in control.
If you ain't out of control, you ain't in control. Hose ruiner.
I want to open the chest, not eat my fucking potato. Thank you.
Things that can only be said in a video game.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No, not my bed. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Will our heroes ever figure out that they can just kill their opponents if they don't take 7 episodes to charge up their attack? We'll find out next time on Dragon's Ball P. You ain't no Super Sand legend. Saying always sprinkles when he tinkles.
I'm guessing that one's Team 4-Star.
No, that was, I think that's Chris O'Neill. Is that Oni? I think so.
Also, I like how our tower still says "Rip Old World," and the old world
We
still.
got it back. Alright. I have completed this row. I'm coming back.
We should sleep too.
Yeah.
Well, First, show me the sand.
This and.
Jesus.
Remember, I started with half of that first row.
Jesus. Well, we have no shortage of sand.
Yep. Oops.
I still love that sleep transition.
Yeah.
And you had
It's
a
a good
great
one.
idea of laying down next to the maps.
Yep.
So I did this top right one.
Nice.
Lot of fucking hills.
Oh, I could see the ice all the way in the top right corner there.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit of everything around our base.
Yeah. Yeah, look, we got the desert right in the center there.
With some
Or the
bad
top
land.
center, yeah. Yeah, and then you got some snow and ice all the way up north. I like that because it definitely feels like that's the pole then. You know, all up north is cold, and then you have all the rest of the stuff underneath.
And then we have some swamps all along this right side here.
Mm-hmm. It looks like we have a nice big river coming through here.
I like how my little auto farm is one little red dot on the other side of the bank.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got to get going.
Yep.
Thank you for playing with me.
Thank you for playing with me.
And until next time, everybody, remember to have fun with it.
Shit.
Because if you're not having fun, why are you playing? Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Are you serious?